What stands out to me, the Bucknell Bison have won 80% of the faceoffs, yet this game is still tied at 4. The Bison need to be more opportunistic. Bucknell has never lost to Holy Cross. Bison 27-0 all time against the purple and white. Witzel and Martin's in the center. Witzel's won 80% of the faceoffs, and now he's won 9 of 11 faceoffs. The 5'7" sophomore scoops it up, and the Bison run their attack. Both teams were able to get warm in the locker rooms. It is 25 degrees, feels like 10 degrees if you include the wind chill. And it's the first official day of spring break. It's a busy spring break for the Bucknell men's lacrosse team. They're at Villanova on March 14th and at Boston University next Saturday. So 3 games over spring break to keep them busy. Will Sands lofts it up to the top. Shot ripped and saved by Tesoro, the freshman. So another empty possession for the Bucknell University Bison. Sean Kirkpatrick coming off a career best 4 goals in the loss to Loyola. Loyola and Duke squared off earlier today, and Duke won 15-7 against the Greyhounds, a nationally ranked Loyola team that made the Final Four last year. Bucknell lost to Loyola in double overtime in the Patriot League Tournament semifinals last April. That was a very competitive game in Baltimore. And it was that game that gave Bucknell a lot of positive vibes heading into the offseason. And for the second time in as many years, they find themselves 0-2 in league play. But last year they won 5 of their next 6 league games, hoping for the same recipe this year. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Unable to finish that shot was Kevin Lux, who leads the team with 9 goals. Just his second shot attempt. Holy Cross retains possession. Loose ball in the middle, picked up by Klipstein. And Klipstein gets absolutely hacked by Sean Kirkpatrick, and there's a flag. It's a man-up advantage for the Bucknell Bison. Drawing the penalty, the blue-collar goalie, Christian Klipstein. So Kirkpatrick was overzealous. He'll hit the penalty box, and it's Bucknell's first man-up advantage this afternoon. Let's see how the orange and blue respond. You know, this first unit attack for Bucknell was on the bench for a majority of that first half. Coach Federaca really leaned on his second unit. He just liked the energy they were providing. But the first unit is back in. A man-up advantage. They pass the ball clockwise. Great stick work and ball control. O'Brien to O'Hara, back to O'Brien. Reed Malice, who put on 25 pounds of muscle in the offseason, slings it around. Will Sands' touch shot off the post and into the stick of Matt Farrell. Another missed opportunity for the Bison. Charging the other way with the clear, it's Holy Cross. 3 minutes gone by in the third, 4-4 the score. Holy Cross 1-1 in league play, Bucknell 0-2. Lux, lefty shot, bounces it wide. Holy Cross there for the rebound. There is a flag on the field. We'll see what the refs want to call at the next stop. Berman, who has one of the 4 goals, trying to twist around the Bison D. A pass to Kirkpatrick, shot wide right, And now let's see what this yellow hanky is all about. It's Matt Gilray who hits the penalty box, so a man-up advantage for Holy Cross. Holy Cross 0 for 2 on man-up opportunities. This season, they're just 5 of 23 on man-up opportunities. You know Coach Lattimore's team's been practicing these 6-on-5s. Minutes and change remain. Score tied at 4. John Vogel tries to turn the corner. Finds Kirkpatrick at the 25. Thinks right, passes left. Ortlieb, a bounce wide left. There for the rebound, LeBlanc. Off the post, it bounces to Berman. Side shot way high. This has been a possession that's lasting forever for Holy Cross. Bison D's doing a very stingy job, as they always have done. But can the Bison generate some sort of offense is the question. Neither team is led by more than a goal at any point of this game today. This has been very well played, particularly on the defensive end. I mean, yeah, you can say some teams are missing some open looks, but I gotta credit the defense as well. A bounce wide left. That's a great closeout by Joe Kazar. Excellent, excellent. Just constantly moving his feet. Lateral movement is so important in lacrosse because teams are so good at passing, clockwise, counterclockwise. As a defender, you have to be able to move laterally. The ball's popped up, deflected, and it's Bison ball. So they withstand a really long possession. Good job by that defensive unit. That might have been their most impressive defensive stand in 6 games this season. Ryan Durkin jousting for position, ultimately scooped up by Jack McKenna. Remember, it was McKenna and O'Hara that started jawing at each other on the sideline towards the tail end of the second quarter. 8:45 remaining, 4-4 the score. Kodzis darting towards the net, trying to make his move. The ball is deflected by Benny Bourguignon, the transfer from Fairfield. Benny's an undersized, long stick defenseman who's very talented. Fumbling the ball, LeBlanc, and it's a turnover. That's an unforced error. I mean, Bucknell did nothing to cause that turnover. That's just poor concentration on LeBlanc's part. 4-4 the score. Christian Klipstein kicks it out to Mike Schiappa. I mean, Coach Fed has pretty much used every student athlete on his roster, from the scholarship guys to the walk-ons. He wants to see some energy out there. These guys are grinding and competing. Particularly on the defensive end, I've been very impressed. Malice to Collison. I think O'Brien has to be more aggressive. He's such a big part of this team. Will Sands trying to turn the corner. He backs off. Midway through the third quarter, tied at 4. Neither team has a goal this quarter. The Bison can change that with a solid possession. Reed Malice flips it to O'Connor. Lefty pass down low, intended for Collison. It's knocked away. Good defense by Parker Griu. Sands able to pick up the 50-50 ball. Some clockwise passing. Dodging. It's O'Connor. Extra pass. Collison with the finish. The captain breaks the 4-4 tie. That's beautiful ball movement by the Bucknell Bison. Off the restart. A nice dish down low. Passing in stride to Collison. One little shoulder fake and the finish. Fifth goal of the year for Quinn Collison. Take another look. O'Connor, great vision to thread the needle between 3 defenders. And then Collison, one head fake, makes the goalie bite and then flips it in.